Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So this is something absolutely incredible that I received, give or take, last night, and as I fell asleep, it's the most amazing thing because one of the open-eyed visions that I had seen actually goes ahead and confirmed the understanding that I was receiving last night from, I believe it was Surah Nuh. It was chapter 71, if I can see. Let me see if it was Surah Nuh. Let's see if I can remember, if I'm starting to remember things. Yeah, it was, okay. Surah Nuh, chapter 71. By the way, it's Jummah, so Jummah Mubarak. The verse is وَجَعَلَ خَمَرَ فِيهِنَّ نُورًا وَجَعَلَ الشَّمْسَ سِرَاجًا. So the very interesting part is one of the huge, battles between the understanding of the Quran and the Injil is that when they talk about the sun and the moon, the scholars of today are completely in opposition and have understood it to be opposite to what the Christians through the Injil have relayed over. Okay, they call the sun a nur. In terms of us, we as Muslimin, our leaders, our scholars have called this the sun a nur and the moon a reflected light. Now, this is what was given to me yesterday in terms of the clarity of the inspiration. Not revelation, astaghfirullah, inspiration. I want you to pay attention to this. وَجَعَلَ خَمْرَ فِيهِنَّ نُورًا, and made the moon therein a light. It's describing the moon to be a light. Therein a light. Okay. Now let's go to the next one. وَجَعَلَ الشَّمْسَ سِرَاجًا, and made the sun a lamp. A lamp. The moon is understood to be giving off its own light, and the sun is a lamp. What happens when do you turn on a lamp? Or rather, what happens when you have a lamp? When you don't have light in the darkness, you turn on a lamp. I'm going to continue this forwards afterwards. It's just a bunch of kids here. Don't know nothing about anything really. I guess it's so I'm going to go ahead and continue my broadcasting later on, inshallah. Inshallah, I'll go ahead and this is right in so many ways. The sun is a lamp. You turn on a lamp when it gets dark, isn't that correct? So in the vast, it's so many ways. In the darkness of the universe, the sun is a lamp. And the sun, where does the sun comes from? The light doesn't come from itself. The light comes from the fire. What happens when you light a lighter? It's the fire that has the light first. And then from the fire comes light. So in the Injil, when it talks about don't be deceived by false light, false doctrines, false prophets, the false light is talking about the jinn. One is the nur, and the nur is the malaikas, and the false light is the jinn, because they are a reflected light out of a colorless flame. So if you ever get to see something, majority of the times, what you're really seeing is jinn. It's a reflected light off of a colorless flame, or off of a flame, right? So with that being said, that's the sharings of the teachings today so far. There was one more that I received, but I can't recall it right now. One is Suranu. This was it. That's it. Anyhow, that's enough for broadcasting for today, so I'll come back and I'll clarify this on a more prevalent, peaceful place behind the doors, and then I'll broadcast from there. So that was one that I had, and the other one, it was really weird. We had a very interesting encounter. I'm here for Jama'at Islamic Foundation, just, with others that are upstairs, and actually they're downstairs, I'm upstairs. So inshallah, I'll go ahead and catch up.